Hello, this is Jarrett Lau, the founder of Green Ocean Property Management. In today's session, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with tenants in units that have oil heat. So this is different than gas heat, obviously, because there's a tank, and this tank needs to be filled with oil, or the heat or maybe the hot water, or both, won't be able to actually provide the necessary service for the tenants. That's not what we want. So first and foremost, we're going to put it into all of our contracts and leases that the tenants are going to be responsible for making sure that the tank's filled, and then if any time the tank goes empty and it needs to be reprimed, which is what happens when a tank gets emptied and then it has to be put back into the system and the system has to get started back again, they're going to be responsible for that cost. Upon the transition of any single type of tenant, we're going to go check and make sure that there's oil in the tank. We ask that our tenants leave no less than 1/8 of a tank. That way, upon the transition of a new tenant, they're not stuck with no oil and having to pay and reprime that. In addition, a really important thing to know is that you're going to have to make sure that the delivery of the oil is provided by a service that also can service the heating system. A lot of the discount oil delivery companies will not do a service on any properties that they deliver oil to. However, if you have a bigger company such as Devaney or McFarland, they also have a service department. Now, these companies will not service if they do not actually deliver oil. So that's a really tricky situation to make sure you don't want to put yourself in. We always ask and we give our tenants 3 different vendors that we have ties and networks as well as experience with, that we ask them to get delivery from them. So if and when a repair or an issue happens, they can actually go and service the units for us. And that'll help you avoid being stuck with no type of service agreement. In addition, speaking of service agreements, you can actually make sure, just like any other type of heating system, to get it serviced prior to the winter, and we'll typically do that as well. It's even more important with the oil system because they can get clogged, the filters need to be changed, and it's just a higher chance than what we've seen with our gas heating system. So if you or anyone else you know is looking for a proactive property manager that can help guide you through situations such as tenants or units with oil heat, please think of Green Ocean Property Management. You get more than a property manager, you get peace of mind.